We need some color. We don't have our cup or nothing today. What up, week? What it do? Welcome back to the week pill, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. My name is La T. I am a channeled messenger, and they support the messages with the tarot. We are a spiritual reader, yo. Hopefully, we will become your favorite channel messenger. I mean, we are already our favorite channel messenger. I don't know why it came out like that, but we are. We enjoy ourselves. We think we're funny, and it's amazing to us to see the things that the spirit be doing when they bring the messages. So we just had to say that. Maybe it's Big Yourself Up Day. Like I've been hearing "Happy Birthday" by Stevie Wonder. I don't know why it's singing in my head. Hey Jean, hey Veronica, great day, great day. Happy hump day. Wonderful week Wednesday. Spirit said big yourself up today. It's given. Happy birthday. I've been hearing happy birthday. So I don't know whose birthday it is. I think it's actually my uncle's birthday. I'm not for sure. But I'm feeling like it's definitely somebody's birthday today. So happy birthday. I'm hearing Stevie Wonder. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. That's funny. I was just listening to this dude talk about things that our light shades of wheat family be doing that other people don't do. He was funny. He was locked and loaded. He had some funny shit. This right here says Veronica. What? Nina Simone, she was so on that. Like, look, I don't even try to make them feel comfortable. I am who I am. You take me or you don't take me at all. Take me as I am or you don't take me. I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning. I'm a woman, but I'm a star. Damn it. I loved it. Oh my goodness. I don't know what we doing, y'all. I don't. I'm supposed to be getting to YouTube so we can put in the channel message. It was beautiful, was it? Like standing at her power, like you ain't gonna reduce me down to just cooking and cleaning and ish. Anywho, this is a general collective message. Y'all know what it is for the week. So general read is gonna bring some principles, the GPs, you know what I mean, that we operate on, because that's what we wrestle with is the principle. We were shuffling cards earlier today, and we got this little message. And of course, as y'all can see, the prominent color is yellow. So I'm picking up solar plexus. We have the shower of prosperity out again. We have Uriel, gold, passion, epiphany, entrepreneurship is coming through. So I don't know if somebody is entrepreneurial mindset, right? Like working for self. It's given being able to be supported by your passion. So if you are under that mindset, like I want to do what I'm passionate about, what fulfills my soul and be cared for, like abundant in it, it's given that type of energy. I'm seeing harmony and also speculation. So you could be thinking about it. You could be going over plans, visioning something. Spectacles give me something to visualize, and it's like a big to-do kind of thing. We do see assertion, so you could be asserting your dominant energy. Is giving slaying some sort of dragon, and I do get that because of this heartbreak, right? It's like slaying a dragon. It may have been difficult, yeah, Hierophant, and we got Five of Wands conflict. We do see the Four of Cups. After that, somebody could feel a kind of way, like they missed an opportunity, or maybe, they were feeling a kind of way and they did take the opportunity. Like they accepted the cup from the Four of Cups, and that could be leading you down this pathway. I am getting resourcefulness. It's something with throat chakra, because I'm getting a lot of energy on the throat. I'm seeing resourcefulness and friendship. So you could be not only having resources, but I'm getting new friends and new partnerships. And Spirit kept telling me a new friend is coming in, so I'm getting connection. It caught me because this one was here on a soul journey, and then they shuffled this one. So it's definitely giving new connections. And that was affirmed with the soul group, right? So people who are connected. Right, and it's giving like support and knowing that everything is going to be okay message. And we saw this message yesterday. So I'm not for sure what's really going on. See, look, career transition is coming through. And perfect timing. right? So somebody may be changing. You know, either could be career, it could be focus, direction, and how you earn your money, right? Meet your obligations. It's giving something that's more so fulfilled, something from the sacral, creativity, something that you can harness and put forth and give it. It's giving like an offering what's within, and you will receive what you need. And it's giving money, like abundance, like coin. It's something with being resistant, though. I don't know if this is an opposition, like an opposing entity or energy. See, detachment, and it's given from generosity. So maybe you are detaching, slaying some dragon, like something that was an opposing force or a resistor in your life. And the resistant could have been you. Maybe you needed to detach from some things, could have. But it's giving me like another energy that you, a dragon in your life you had to slay. Yeah, see, loss is coming through. Like you had to slay some sort of dragon and lost in isolation. Yeah, so I don't know, cause that with this being on the top, it's giving me like dominant energy. Like that's kind of got either somebody, yeah, vision, speculation. It's given a Taurus is like a bull in opposition. This person was detached from generosity, like they were not giving. And you may have had to slay that in your life, like being attached to people who don't participate in reciprocity and understanding, like, yeah, you may lose some of these people. You may have gone through isolation because you cut out those types of relationships. Yeah, and if you have not done it yet, the spirit may be asking you to see it, to reflect, to think about the dragons in your life, like people who are detached from the energy of generosity, which means they don't give. They are not givers. They are takers, right? And so, do you want to continue to put out your energy into people in relationships that are not reciprocal? It's like, no, right? Inspiration is coming through in friendship. I can't make it up. See, friendship is affirmed. It's something with relationships and being in relationships and friendships that are inspiring unto you, beloved. People who support you, people who lift you up. Right, Veronica? Like, do you know who I am? Get your look. Those videos when they be like, or memes where they be like, your person wakes you up at 3 a.m. and asks you to go get a sandwich. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna hit their ass upside the head and ask them how the fuck you wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning for some shit that they could do. That's what I'm gonna do and go back to fucking sleep. They better know what's good for their ass. But it's something about being in relationships, inspiring relationships that are healthy, that are supportive. And I don't know if you're having an issue with decision making, but it is giving like be clear in your decision and be honest. You know what I mean? Like you know what to do. Use your intuition to help you make the decision. Tap into your spirit. Ooh, I just heard spirit works. Trust is coming through. We see freedom. I'm hearing from tyranny. I don't know why we heard it like that, but that's just what we heard, right? So I don't know if you feel like you've been in relationships with tyrannical people, dragons and shit. They are takers. They are not givers, right? And yeah, so you want to get back to a place where you are caring for self. You are valuing compassion. It's giving the simple things and feeling supported. Again, protected, loved, and encouraged. That's that inspiration. See? Supported, protected, loved, and encouraged, right? It's giving like that isolation and that loss. And this card has been coming out all week. So we know spirit speaks, and now I'm getting spirit works. Like allowing the spirit to work through you. This week the energy has been like your spirit speaking to you to tell you something, wanting you to come in, wanting you to tune your ear chakras. Clear audience is coming through, but it could be blocked and you really not understanding the voice of the Most High or your higher self speaking to you. It could be convoluted. Yeah. The power of prayer. See, it's like not only praying and meditating, but the Spirit speaks back to you. And if you are not able to hear or recognize the voice of the Spirit, not your critical voice, not your imposter voice, but the Spirit's voice, when it speaks to you from your sacral, when it's coming up and speaking to your heart, or even speaking from your heart, like what is it saying, right? Is it telling you about you've been through harsh relationships with people, friendships, partnerships, people who were not reciprocal, right? People who were detached from the energy of generosity and giving that they just take from you? Did you feel like you were in a place where it was like under the management or governing energy of tyranny, like a person that wants to control you, and like it's almost like not just terrorize, but it's given like a very negative type of connotation. And dealing with those types of principles or those energies, understanding how you need to cut and sever those relationships. And I'm getting somebody being in isolation, having gone through some sense of loss, right? Again, and now it's like, okay, the Spirit may be saying it's time for you to connect to some people. Friendships and being supported is important, right? It's like being able to connect with people who are inspirational, who value you, who uplift you, who will help, watch over you. It's like your spirit team, one of them in the flesh. And this is given surrender to believe, affirm, and release. Yeah, Uriel is coming through, rooted and grounded. See, emotions, healing, devotion, and integrated. Integrating the sadness, right? And it's definitely something about a decision, wise decision, because we just saw the indecision over here. See, look, fear. Making a wise decision. Somebody could really be, trying to discern or get comfortable with relationships, friendships, and connectivity again. See, we get hurt not just by, romantic partnerships or parents. It's like all kinds of relationships that leave a stain that can damage us cause emotional damage, right? Where you don't feel like you can trust other people. I've had to cut off the dragons in my life. I had to cut out those who were detached from the spirit or the energy of generosity. These people were not giving, so therefore, I feel this loss. I'm isolated or I'm by myself. You may not be doing bad by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing very well. You could be a person that's like, thriving in your singleship, or just being like the lone wolf type of energy, and you know how to be okay. You can get fulfillment within yourself, but it's something about being in a group or connected or attached to others to give you support when you need it. Because even the strong friend needs support, right? The one that, you're this strong person and you can do it, but you still need support, beloved. You do. Empress is here. Look, dealing with a bunch of shit. Behind that is the lies, the deceit, the strategy, the fuckery, and things that you had to end. It's everything that they just said. They split it open and this is coming up out the gut, right? This is what's coming up. Yeah, and been through a lot of shit. The betrayal. People who will betray you, who will hurt you. The conflict, the fuckery, the competition, all of it that left your heart like what? We said this, we showed it over here. The Three of Swords, backed up to what? The Five of Wands, right? That's this energy. Thank you, Spirit, for affirming. It's definitely something about secrets, though. Like, it's given like the Hierophant will reveal something onto you. You could be a high priestess. Somebody else could be a Hierophant. It could be a difference in the relationship, right? And values and traditions and how you guys operate. High priestess tends to be a little bit more spiritual. She gets her information from the ethereal things, right? But the Hierophant does too. And that's the thing that always bothers me about how we do the separation of spirituality. Those who are traditional, like the Hierophant, they could be a person that's into church or something like that. High priestess may be out there grounding in the woods. You know what I mean? She might be meditating, right? But what is the true difference between meditation and prayer? Is it just the place, the location of where you're doing it, the position of the body? who you're calling upon, right? But if you're just praying to the Most High God, you know, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, you're not putting a name on it. What's the difference, beloved? Some spiritualists call on Orishas and different other spirits in order to come in and help them. We personally just call on the Most High God and we think about its principles. Those are spirits. The spirit of intelligence, right? The spirit of wisdom or intelligence, giving and receiving. The spirit of strength, right? The spirit of revelation. Even the spirit of death, that to bring endings and new beginnings in our life, to end old situations and bring us in the new, to transform us, right? To change us. A lot of times the spirit of death get the bad name, right? They be like, oh, that's a bad thing, but it's not. It's a natural part of the order. It's a natural principle. It's a principal thing of the natural ordering. Thank you. King of Cups is coming through. That's something in the gut. They want that on the table. Look, yeah, because you're defending your position against this person. Fucking tyrant. We see Queen of Wands. She's giving confidence. Yeah, something that you've been working for or working on and you're just exhausted, defending yourself. You may need help. Right? And I don't know if the King of Cups, well, they did say it's a person, not just the principle of balanced energy and balanced emotions that are here, but it's a battle that you are going through with defending yourself against this person. Yeah, Chariot. And it's like exhausted and then trying to find the support that you need to move forward, to break through. Exercising strength and determination. I'm hearing they're going to help you. See, look, a Hierophant. And we were literally just talking about the Hierophant, the relationship between the Hierophant and the High Priestess. You could be thinking about this person, like, is this a person I can connect to, right? And the spirit of the Most High God, like the Hierophant that knows all things, that governs and sits above, and we can go and get our counseling from, like from the power of prayer. It's like they may be trying to tell you you need to have support and connection. Yeah, they're trying to guide you which way to go. Yeah, see, Hermit, it's not just about touching base with your soul, but it's like you're trying to go alone is what I'm picking up. They are going to tell you which way to go. You're going to get the answers from deep within yourself. They're going to reveal onto you like the High Priestess energy. But I'm getting that you're not just supposed to go by yourself. It's like you're supposed to be connected to somebody. I can't make it up. High Priestess. You're going to get the answer from deep within yourself. But it's something about this connection here, a Hierophant and a High Priestess. It's giving like the Most High God is even bringing somebody in your life that is a little bit different from you. It could be, I'm reading this right here 2 different ways. Empress could be you, right? Like you've been through a lot of heaviness. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords. It's nothing but heartache and grief and lies and deceit and competition and envy and fuckery and betrayal. It's just so much that's going on here, like heavy grief. And it's given with the Death card, death and transformation. Either coming out of it, you're losing connections, feeling isolated by yourself. I do feel like you got to good though, like you feel like you can do it. And all of this is pushing you to a place where you're like discovering something about you. I'm getting like entrepreneurship mindset. I'm getting so many things in your life changing. Like from friendships and relationships and what you're connected to, understanding you can do it by yourself, pulling something up out of your heart, and that was coming out of your heart is giving soul purpose, alignment, that you are going to be seeding it out into the world and you're going to receive the benefits, the fruits of it. It's like the shit you went through definitely prepared you for what you're gonna do. But it's something about you thinking that you have to go by yourself and you don't. It's something about prayer and getting answers. It's Hierophant and prayer, the power of prayer. And then it's something different with this High Priestess. Knight of Swords. Hey, Miss Monica, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's 2 very different energies. Right? Knight of Swords is quick decision making. It's moving very fast. Knight of Swords is quick decision making, moving very fast. Knight of Pentacles is slow and methodical. It's 2 different energies. Right? It's like 2 different sides of a thing. And it's even giving me 2 wands, right? Like which way to go. What is the pace? What is the speed? How are we doing this thing? It's something about that. Yeah, it's giving slow and methodical. Very, not just calculated, it's giving calculated. Because the Knight of Pentacles is strategic. They are strategic. They're thinking about it. Where am I going to put this seed? What seed to plant in this terrain where I'm at? Right? They're traveling a long road. Knight of Pentacles is moving and it's steady and it's slow. But they always give me the energy that they're planting seeds wherever they go. Right? And all of these seeds coming forth and reaping is like all of this abundance coming in, and it's giving me the King of Pentacles. Like, that's how they get there. They've been sowing seeds the whole time. And they're smart because they know which seed to sow depending on the land that they're on. Wherever they go, they know. So, like, if I'm in the desert, I'm going to plant prickly pear or something like that. If I'm in the rainforest, I'm going to, plant some shit that's giving me some tropical shit. You know what I mean? It's giving, like, if I'm in the forest, I might plant a fucking pine tree. You know what I mean? It's giving something like that. You know what to plant depending on where you're at. And you may also understand how to do it quickly. Like, when you get there to where you're going, you may know and be able to move very fast because you've been thinking about it for a while. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's giving like independence. Like, wherever you go, you are able to figure out and just know what fucking seed to plant. Like, the spirit tells you that. Like, you got options. You have a variety of seeds in your damn bag, is what it's giving. It's not just one. And your spirit reveals onto you what to do, which seed to choose, which door to open, what spirit to connect to. You're carrying around, you're walking around with a lot of spirits, a lot of spiritual help. 7 of Cups. What's that? Yeah, Emperor. See? Empire building for somebody. And it's like 2 of Wands, which way to go. And it's something about the past. Memories, and look, we see a lot of seeds, 10 of Pentacles, and look, Ace of Pentacles. You know which seed to plant. That's true. And it's something about the grief that you went through, the regret, the remorse. It could be other people that are looking at you, watching you grow, becoming fruitful, that have an issue with what's going on with you. Because I'm seeing the word visible. Yeah, see, indecision. It's something about a decision. 2 of Cups, partnerships and relationships because of the towers that have happened in the past. It's like remembering this. And some of this shit is with family, is with friends, and it caused you to walk away. It's giving this 8 of Cups. Having to walk away. Somebody may need, that you definitely had to walk away from family, from friends. Partnerships, relationships, out here doing it on your own, and you have the ability to plant these seeds. Like, you listen to the Most High. Somebody is prayerful. It's giving the power of your prayer. It's definitely, see, look, communication. It's something about prayerful and how you communicate in the spirit and making wise decisions. Continue to pray and ask for revelation. They will tell you what to do. Hey, Mary Jane, thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you so much for everybody that's here. I appreciate your energy, your thumbs up if you like the vibe of the reading. You know, it's just one of those things, you know, we sow into one another and support one another. I thank you so much for it. See, open your heart to love. It's definitely the decision, indecisive about connection. You've been through it so much. When I say 10 of Swords to the 7 of Swords, that's 17 swords. And then 3 more swords, that's 20 swords. Wow. 20 breaks down to the number 2. Right? It's always being betrayed and hurt, lied to, stabbed in the back, all these things from the people that you connect to. The 5 of Wands is giving arguments, competition. I'm feeling like it's just been so much. You don't trust people anymore. You just don't. You would rather be by yourself. Cause you know, if you let yourself down, then you deal with you. If other people let you down, then you deal with you and what they did to you, right? It's like I deal with the fact that I allowed this person in my energy and they turned out to be just like everybody else. Like they did the same thing. Like everybody is like this. Why do you allow them around you when you know they're gonna lie, they're gonna cheat, they're gonna steal, it's strategy. Everybody wants something, right? And you always get hurt. It's like going through the most. If you stay by yourself and you let your own self down, it's like, then shit, I just made a mistake. I made a bad decision. Like, you can pick up and move on from that. But it's a real risk to trust somebody else, beloved. That's what it's giving. Spirit is saying, open your door to connection. Vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, community. That's everything they've been saying. Vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. It is vulnerability to open your heart up again to love, especially if you're attaching to somebody that's a little bit different, a Hierophant versus a High Priestess. Yeah, somebody they could be very ritualistic in how they pray and how they connect to the Spirit, like how they feel like it should be done, right? And somebody else is different. Like, it's given like, I touch base with the Spirit that's inside of me. It's given the difference between going to church, like that's the church, versus I am the church. It's a difference. And sometimes people can't overcome that. But I'm getting there is a connection here. It's a spiritual connection here. I'm a person that believes that we are the church. I mean, the religion says that. It says that we are the church. We are the body. As we raise the kingdom, and that's how you want to think about it, it's coming from us raising up ourselves, right? As we raise ourselves up, the kingdom rises, right? So when we break the illusions, right, that we are waiting for something to come in and save us, that we have the power to save self, it's already built within us, right? The Most High God is in. Greater that is within, right, than that which is in the world. So I'm not waiting for something in the world or to come into me to save me. I know that I was already given the power to save myself by going within. And that's why I was getting that hermit. Like, you know, you can go within yourself and touch base with your soul. And most people do. No matter their tradition, whether they go to a church building or not, they usually go within themselves. When they are praying, right, it's like, it's a very intimate connection. Their study is intimate, right? How they learn and get revelation. Now, some people in the church be on some bullshit. We know it's some fucking pastors that's just like disgusting, malicious, malevolent predators, right? We know that everybody in those buildings are not good. That's why we don't put our faith in the building, in the construct, right? It comes from within. A lot of people go just to commune with other people through organization, right? Like-minded individuals working together for goals to support community and things like that. And that's what the church was originally designed for. It was a house, a storehouse. People would make donations, not just tithes. They would donate to the church, and it would be a storehouse for people who need things. They could come there and get their needs met. That was the purpose of the building, Ashe. Right? So if I was homeless and I needed shelter, or if I was hungry and I needed food, if I needed clothes and provision, I could go to the storehouse where the community donates to or tithe to their tithes, their offerings, right? And then I could go there and get my needs met. But some of these fucking churches these days, they members can't even go in there and get shit. You tithing every motherfucking month, 10% of your whole income, and you go in there and your lights getting ready to cut off or whatever the fuck, or you've been good for 2-3 years and now you want down on your luck and you can't get shit. They want to loan you some money. Loan me what? I've been tithing for 4 years and you can't help me keep my lights on? Look, we ain't gonna get into it. Again, career transition. Somebody's whole life finna change. The shit that you've been through, the things that your angels have oversaw and supported you through, you getting through it by yourself, is going to work well for you. And look, 2 different points of view. you're gonna come in contact with a person that you and this person may have two totally different points of view. But it's something about the principle. I'm picking up general principle that we can connect over. And there will be a common ground. It's giving some sort of meeting in the minds over it. Like my best friend, my sister, she's into church, very religious. And we were just at her event on Saturday, I think it was. It was a tea party, and she gave a beautiful speech. But me and her generally connect over principle. I am not religious at all. I used to be. I was raised in the church. My grandparents were pastors. We had a family church and all of that. But I'm just not a religious person, right? I've studied and learned too much to just be confined into one book or one thought process. I know that it's so much more, right? And the book tells you that it's more. When you read the book, you understand that there's more. So that being open to more puts me in the high priestess. My sister is her Bible, is her community, is her church. She's a Hierophant. That's that. But we always come together over spiritual principle because she does study. And so she has a little bit of wiggle room, like it's a mushy point where we can come together on principle. So if we're talking about the principle of wisdom or intelligence, we can get behind that. If we're talking about the spirit of generosity, giving and receiving, we can get behind that. If we are talking about, negative energies, for the most part, we can get behind that, right? I don't believe it's just no spiritual adversary. I believe that the Most High God made all things. That's what the theology says, right? It made everything. And that means it made the spirit of death. It made what they consider to be Satan or the devil. It made that too. And all of it is useful. Every bit of it is useful. All of it teaches us and moves us into our purpose to discover self. It makes us go within, right? I don't believe that it's like the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. I don't believe that. Because you can't have a father without a mother. It's not balanced, right? I believe that there's a mother spirit, there's a father spirit, and we are creation. We are the children. We are the body of it, right? So it's all of us. It's not no one person. I'm waiting for my big brother to come back and give us the keys to the house. That's not how they have revealed it onto me, right? It's given that we are the begotten. We are the only thing that the Alpha and the Omega made. All of us, everything in creation, Ashe. And it counts us in pixels and pieces. Each and every one of us different in our variety. Every species. That's just, I don't know how else to say it. See, divine self. We are all divine. All of us. And when you look at yourself and you find your divinity within you, you can tap base into your intuition, your spiritual guidance, your spiritual help. It balances you out. You know that you are always connected to the spirit. You are tethered. There's nowhere that you could go. They brought it to us twice this week about the messenger who was, crucified on the cross between the murderer and the thief. My sister in her speech on Saturday, she talked about the woman who had the issue of blood. And each one of those instances, did the messenger tell them it was by their faith, right? Like, you can be forgiven. It doesn't matter what you've done, how low you've sunk, where you've been, none of that shit. You can be forgiven. Even the ones that roamed to and fro that were supposedly, given that sentence, they too can be forgiven. I feel like some spirits get tired of roaming. Like they get tired of just going back and forth and they want rest. But what do they need to do? They need to repent, right? They need to understand epiphany, have a revelation so that they can come back into alignment, into obedience, to receive instruction, to make amends, to say, I'm sorry, right? Like, I've hurt people, acknowledge the hurt, and then change their behavior and pay a recompense. Like, I want to give something to restore for the hurt and the pain, the trauma, the conflict, all of it, that I've done, beloved. The rubble, I tore shit up. So it's different when it's the same principle, it's just a different way of receiving it or operating on it, and neither one of them are wrong. But what is wrong is for energies to feel like they to stay in a reprobate mindset where your mind is fixed and is inflexible and it cannot be changed. That is to sit in a position that you know all things, and none of us can. You are not even equipped to understand everything because your soul that knows is trapped in a vessel that can only sense a certain amount of information. And we know this to be true because you can't hear a dog whistle. I'm just saying. We know that we cannot sense all information. It's just real. It's just facts. So when we come out of the mindset of absoluteness and we become open to different points of view, beloved, then all of this shit can connect. Anything else? Yes. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. 35, 45, 8, and 9. Let's get it. Look, I told y'all we was getting that energy. Prosperity. And we just said 8 and 9, and 3 and 6 is 9. Definitely, beloved. 36, just right there on the timer, looked up. That's a 9. 36, 36. Spirit don't be playing no games. I see 12 and 6 right here. Now it's 11 and 7 on this side. Still the same energy. 12 and 6 was 9. 11 and 7 is 9. Look, peace is coming through. Which one? Which one, beloved? Which one? This one? This one. Okay, wise decision. See, it's something about making a wise decision. We see focusing on health, but it's given like making this wise decision. Cards that we've seen before, they bringing them back out. And a wise decision and prosperity, a part of this prosperity is connection with other people, like-minded individuals. Somebody that's going to mirror you back to you. Hey, Miss Monica. Monica is saying she had a dream last night that led to a reflection on redemption. Woo, it was interesting. So that resonates. The idea of wandering souls get tired. Yeah, they do. Wandering souls get tired. Raphael, look, love, travel, humor, and vitality. It's definitely giving healing. I'm feeling a lot of heart energy. Even though it was jello for solar plexus, it's giving me this heartache and grief. Like somebody's heart needs to be healed. But I feel like the heartache and grief and the betrayal is actually working for you and transitioning you to your soul's purpose, what you're supposed to do. But a reality check is coming in. Somebody could get a reality check. You could. Because it's something about spiritual relationships and connectivity. It's something that you need. You want this one? Yes. There you go. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Angel numbers and mindful messages, and then that's it. Angel numbers and mindful messages, and that's it. Thank y'all so much for tapping in for this wonderful week, Wednesday rising or lunchtime message, because it's definitely lunchtime. We cooking brunch right now. We making some shrimp and grits. That's what we had a taste for. See, follow your joy. Definitely on the road, on the journey, following your joy. We were picking up the yellow. And look, subconscious mind. Subconscious mind, the conditioning is keeping somebody from following their joy, from connecting, because you done been through so much shit. And I realized that the subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. Yeah, didn't we see something about desires? I think I just saw that card. Yeah, your desires are within reach. That's the one they put down. Number 44. It says, I realize that my subconscious beliefs or programming may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I am subconsciously holding on to. See, that shower of prosperity, career transition is leading to this, right? So I go back to my past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them for ones that do. What are the beliefs that you need to release? that doesn't support where you're going or your highest self. I heard something from Mr. Bashir or Bashar, I think is how you say his name. He's a channel messenger. And for some reason, all these old messages from him from like way back when, it looks like it's in the 80s or something, it's coming back across my feed. But he's definitely a channeler, and I resonate to him because I get a lot of messages kind of the same way. They just kind of come in and they sit and they speak, right? And they bring forth these messages, and oftentimes, we don't share them with other people. We get some, that's how we channel in general. I have to say that the Alpha and Omega comes forth and they bring messages, right? And so they support the message with the tarot. So when y'all hear it and then you see it, right? They show you so that you can know that what they said is true, beloved. So if it resonates for you, take it. But the way that Mr. Bashar was saying through this channeled message, he was saying that with the vision that your spirit team gives you is just the beginning for you. It is not the end all be all for you. So as we can see and visualize, like your spirit is bringing up these visions and it's coming out, and you can see your highest life, you can see your highest timeline. I see the house that would be just like my wildest dreams, like, oh, I would love that, right? It's given, but that's just the beginning. What they bring you may not be just that. It could be bigger than that. But you have to get your mind able to accept that level and be confident in it, to believe it, to accept it, to know that it can happen, so that it opens a doorway, it changes something, it unlocks something within you so that they can bring in the actual real highest onto you. That's how we always get that saying, well, the Most High God will do more than or exceedingly more than what you can imagine. So if you can imagine it, then they'll do more than that. What you can imagine is just the beginning, it's the tip of the iceberg, right? And now you can see it, you can sit in it, you can operate in it, you can feel that emotion, you can get down to the details, you can accept it onto self. They say, yeah, you're ready, but it's going to be for something else. It's going to be more than that. But you got to at least get there so that they can deliver it to you, the more to you. Gratitude, heart and hands is given. Open yourself up. See, gratitude, open to love. Open yourself to love. Number 4 is here, and then that other card, your desires, is 44. So I'm picking up on the number 444. The card number is 27. This is 36 and 27. So that's 9. And look, 27 is also 9. And yesterday was 999, the 999 portal. Very significant, because when that will happen again, it'll be a cool minute. I think the next time the year lines up to the number 9, we were going through it and actually looking at how the year numbers add up and break down. It was funny because I think they go up to, it'll be like to 13, and then it'll drop back down, I think, to 5 or something like that. So it was weird. But I was getting the next time it'll be 9, I think it was what, 2034. Yeah, 2034 is the next time we will ever be able to see 999. That'll be the next time. Because 2034 adds up to 9. So September 9, 2034. Gratitude. I love acknowledging all the little things I am grateful for, no matter what I have going on. I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I am feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and my focus onto that which brings me joy. And they literally put the card in a challenge that says, follow my joy. So where's the challenge? Yeah. Today I will write down 10 things I enjoy doing. You talking about filling up a page of the things that bring you joy? Can you do it? Right? The things that make you feel good, the things that raise your mood. Because as we raise our mood, we raise our vibration, we lift the kingdom. Like, that's just one of the ways that is the way that we do it. It rises up as we rise up. If we are the kingdom, it's us. As we raise, then the kingdom raises. When I am having fun and enjoying life, I am in a state of allowing for all that I desire. See, all that you desire, and your desires are within reach. But do you believe it? Somebody may not. They may be waiting for something else. I think it was somebody that mentioned, I don't know if it was Kiki or one who possessed, and we were mentioning, like, they asked me about a timeline of when is these things supposed to happen. And I was thinking to myself, we don't deal with time because time is fluid, right? Time is just the space between there and then, right? It's always now. So, what is really time? You change, your life change when you go within and decide to change. When you can have gratitude for everything, and that's for the disasters, the betrayal, the conflict, the arguments, the challenges, the jealousy, the lies, the cheating, the deceit, the predatory actions, even down to the things that we cannot even stomach to accept, like murder and loss of life and all these tragedies and atrocities. When we can understand that all of these are acts of God, like each and every one of them, because the Most High God made all things and it uses all things, then we can start to decipher and understand that opposite energy and how to put the opposite force on that energy so that we can lift the vibration up. If I am a person that has been connected to people who lie and cheat and deceive and betray, then I'm going to be conscious and discerning about who I connect to, Ashe. If they display certain principles and characteristics, then I know to put up a boundary and block it. I even can understand that in any situation or circumstance, I could definitely be that. I am empathetic. I understand it. I may not be it and act on it, but I could put my life in danger and back me in a corner. I'm going to come out of it. So definitely I could be a murderer. I could. I could take a life if it meant saving my life, the life of my child. Everybody can end up in that seat. I'm not a person that's going to maliciously plan to hurt somebody. No. But I can understand it because it exists. I can understand it because it exists. So at the end of the day, it feeds the spirit of wisdom, of knowledge, of intelligence. We know it. We're aware of it because we can see it. It is one of the varieties. We know in nature that shit exists. There are other species that are murderous, that they hurt and harm each other, that are just predatory in nature, right? We know that it happens. Not only in the animal kingdom, but just the natural world. Volcanoes are very violent. Hurricanes are violent. Tornadoes are violent, right? It is a part of nature. The same way, the sun can help your crops grow. Too much of it can dry them out, beloved. Yeah, absolutely. Plants too. Shit, part of the plants, they want to protect themselves. They don't want to be eaten, right? It's shit on tomatoes and the skin of it that makes you sick. Why? Because the tomato wants to protect itself. I'm just saying. Like, it's there. It's permeated. It is. It's one of the spices of life. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow, Bobby. I apologize. Wow. Your mom passed like that? Wow. Yeah. And they will choke out competing plants. They will. Tares in the wheat, baby. The tares will choke your wheat field out. And they don't bear good seed. And if you eat one, it's got them spiky things on that. It's going to choke your ass out. I'm just saying, it is not called for good bread. It's not. Wow. She knew 10 days before she passed that she was going to pass. But you know what? Oftentimes people do get a feeling. They do, and I see 13 up here, so I don't know. Yeah, I see 131. Yeah, it's showing on this side, too. My condolences and my heart is with you. Because that's a grief that it's persisting. You always can kind of have those good days and those bad days, especially when it's a parent. Yeah. So morning rituals is coming through, loving space is coming through, and balance is coming through. So it's definitely something about balancing. And I'm picking up this energy here. It is giving me like root chakra, it's giving throat chakra. I feel a little bit of solar plexus, sacral chakra in here too. It's giving just your alignment, like coming into alignment. And once you become balanced, you definitely want to start working on your extended chakra system. Like your hands, definitely prayer and clapping, like your hand energy, clear audience, your ears, being able to hear the spirit right when it's speaking to you, and even thinking about, you know, your 360 protection, bringing that into alignment so that you are fully covered. And how do you get strong enough to push that coverage out, right, out of your own dwelling, across your home, your block, your neighborhood, your city, until we are all strong enough and our vibration is high enough where we can cover Gaia. We can lift her up as we lift us up. And we do it each one individually, but we need to connect in order to magnify the energy. And I'm getting that's what this is. The spirit is saying these spiritual relationships are important. So open yourself up to love, because even as you lift yourself up, if you don't choose to connect with another person, then it's definitely difficult to magnify the energy. Combine with our powers combined, right, is given that. So somebody may need to really think about the spirit is calling you back into connection. And it could be connecting with other people in a very different type of way. 1122, it's a great shift happening. It is. We're shifting. See personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting your goals. An energy of oneness, connection, and completion. How do we do it? We need to raise our vibration, come into alignment, which we were just saying, in these cycles, right? 19 and 19 really breaks down to 11. That's being spiritually guided, or breaking down to the number 2, right? And we can reset. We can start over. It's given limitless potential. Reset energy. Surrendering. And it says the unknown. And it's a card down here that says surrender. It's one of these down here that says surrender. I don't know what we did with it, but it was down here. We'll see it when we pick it up. Anywho, we have 1122, 1919. So this is 6, this is 6, this is 2, and then this is 0. So definitely something with the number 6 I'm picking up, the number 2, and the number 0. And we also called out the number 9 and the number 4. So by power of, we got 0, 1, and 2. Because 0, 1, and 2, all of those numbers, you can make the numbers that we just had. 0, 1, and 2 adds up to 3. By the power of 3, we get to 9, right? We bypass 6, right? By the power of 2, we can magnify that into 4, beloved. So pay attention to 1, 2, and 3. 0, 1, 2 is what they said, not 3. 0, 1, 2. First, focus on positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So the positive changes based on your efforts is your ability to visualize yourself as something new. To accept the vision that the Most High God has given onto you, right? It says then you are able to allow yourself to try something new. That's something further than what they even showed you. So many shifts are in store for you, and the world is changing in your favor based on your intentions. So the world will shift around you, right? As you shift, we shift the world. And we pretty much just said that, right? Cycles, karma. I'm getting this 5 of Wands, this 10 of Swords, this 7 of Swords that's here. I'm seeing a tower for your 3 of Swords, your broken heart, It's giving warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth. It's a death card down there, transformation, death, and rebirth energy. Karma will be paying you a visit, Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. So endings and then newness, new space. We end things, release it, so we have space for the new beloved, and it's all predicated on us learning the lesson. If we don't learn the lesson, then we take that with us and we end up repeating it in a new cycle. The cycle continues. But when you learn it, then you break it because you can do something new. You can start over, reset energy. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. Anything. If you can dream it, there's no reason you cannot make it a reality. I think they channeled that, right? If something's in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. That's what's meant for you won't pass you. Let go of tension and relax. What's meant for you won't pass you. And what's meant for another person is never meant for you. If the Most High God will do it for them, it will do it for you. But it will give you what's meant for you. See, some people get it fucked up with the envy and the jealousy, thinking that they want what you have specifically. They can be having something the equivalent of that thing that's meant for them, and be jealous of what you got because it don't look the same way as yours. I wouldn't give a shit. I could go out and put on somebody whole else outfit, go buy it and have it, but it's not gonna feel the same way. Why? Because I'm not gonna look the same in it. I'm looking at something that's outside of myself instead of appreciating self, right? So yeah, don't covet what somebody else has. Learn to be grateful and appreciate what the Most High God has given you, and understand the visions it has given you, and everything that is meant and designed for you will come to you. That's what it's given. Alignment, connections, friendships, whether they be romantic or platonic, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. We definitely saw the trust, and we've been talking about connections and friendships and all of that, the whole message. How do you move forward towards your true life's calling? Yeah. Do what makes you happy. Following your joy. They already said that it's right here. Somebody not doing it. It's something stopping you, the hurt and pain from the past. It says, your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. If you're interested in it, follow it. Pull on the thread. Jump down the rabbit hole, beloved. It's just learning. What is the risk in learning something new? That's just it. Show your own self-approved. If it interests you, learn about it. Expand you. Following these routes, your joy will help you discover your life purpose. And your purpose is what your soul wants to express. It's a word. Words express themselves. They manifest in the 3D, the reality. It's a real expression, manifestation, manifested word, if you want to think about it like that, right? Whatever your soul is speaking, they want to bring it out into the physical, and they can do it. They can perform it through you if you allow it to. What's stopping it? Oftentimes the subconscious mind being programmed by the things that were either taught to you, told to you, modeled to you, or what was done to you. All of those things program your subconscious thinking, and you do it without even understanding why you're doing it. Coping mechanisms, defense mechanisms, ways to protect yourself from the harm and the hurt that you've already experienced. But when you are able to integrate those emotions, those experiences, allow them to work for your good, and even express gratitude in the energy of forgiveness, to count yourself as a conqueror, you are victorious. Look, there's nothing that you can't do. It says loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. I hear your soul speaking to you about that. They can't learn the lesson for you, beloved. They can hold loving space for you as you learn it, and they will be there with you as you learn. That's why your soul, the Most High God, is with you in every capacity. Whether you are at the lowest of your fucking low or you are at the highest of your height. You are always with them. I'm hearing everything is still kept tight. They say they like y'all like this here. We tight like this here, right? It's like they are with you. I'm hearing ace boom coon energy like that one, like that person that's gonna with you, be with you through the shit. I'm telling you, like that's how the Most High God uses people who are addicts. Again, whether you are in prostitution, whether you are struggling with this, that, or the other, it does not matter. The Most High God will use you in that arena, in that environment, in that audience to do something, beloved. And whatever you're doing, even in that brokenness, even in that madness, it can turn around and work wonders for you, beloved. The Most High God will use it. It will flip it. He turned it, is what I heard. Morning rituals. Last card. In the morning, I will take time to tune into myself to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. Morning habit that don't serve me is getting on my phone and scrolling. The ones that do serve me is to lay in the bed, to be grateful for the day that I'm animated in this God body. I have the breath of life that fulfills me. I have the spirit of intelligence working, is embedded, is in my heart. My heart is set on learning intelligence. What is the day going to offer? I don't know. But it's another opportunity to learn and grow. That I do know. And I can learn and grow just by looking at the beauty of creation, to see everything that the Most High God has made in its variety, right? And it would take a lot of, you talking about multiple lifetimes to discover all of it, because we don't have the technology to go and look, to sense it, to learn it, to touch it, to study it, right? We just don't. So what could you do in your life today to expand you? That's what Spirit said. High Priestess. What can be revealed when you come into alignment? Be grateful. Because the spirit of intelligence has been gifted. And it is still moving, beloved. As you breathe, the word lives. Be careful of how you use it. We call our reality, we manifest it. And that energy that lives in your heart can also determine how you see it, how you think about it. You could live in a self-perpetrated hell because you only see hell around you. Mistrusting, I can't connect, I can't trust, I have to protect self. And that means isolating, keeping me to myself. As you are protecting self and you have literally locked yourself in this tower, because it's giving me like somebody who's behind a brick wall because they've been so hurt. Not only are you blocking everybody out, but you're locking yourself in. That means that the people who need your gift, who will benefit from your purpose, from your testimony, from your experience, will never get it. And I think that is the real thing, beloved. Thank y'all. I love you. I do. I love you so much, just like I love me, because that's my capacity. But it's growing and expanding on a daily. And I thank y'all for coming back and growing and expanding with me. It means everything. We are raising our vibrational frequency. And as we raise our frequency, we raise up everything through our connectivity. So thank you for returning. I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega, who called us all to be the infinite intelligence breathing, because its words live, beloved. They do. They live in me and they live in you. So what does the word tell you that's coming up out of your soul? Can you hear it? Can you discern it? Do you feel like it's your imposter voice, that fear, Yeah. I'm getting heartbreak. Like hearing that voice that wants to protect you from pain and conflict and drama. And you might be missing out on complete emotional fulfillment, like everything, beloved. And you're the one that has to make the judgment. Do you allow it to be the lies and deceit and the hurt? Will it conquer? Will it rule over you? Or will you, like that dragon, like you can slay it, and you can conquer it, Ashe. And I think the world would be so much better for it because right now it's given like 222. One more two is feminine forces. That's divine feminine consciousness. And they told us earlier in this week that the world is bereft of it. We need to connect, even if it's over this, to discuss it, to talk about it, to learn from it, to apply the opposing force so that we can rise above it. To the next now. This one's done. I love y'all so much. Ashe.